Here we go.
So, you gonna stand here all day, you gonna tell me? You know, either way, it's cool. Oh, come on, look, I hate jerking around.
Oh, and I don't.
Hey, hello? Are we gonna talk about the telegram or what?
Fine. It was just from some creep that I know. He's just giving me a lot of trouble right now, and I don't need it. Not from him and not from you.
Some guy's bothering you? Who? Come on, what's his name?
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters to me. Now, you give me 5 minutes with this idiot, and I guarantee you, you will never hear from him again.
Whatever happened to the warm and fuzzy therapist who works his problems out by talking them through?
Yeah, well, he goes back to the neighborhood. Especially when it's over someone he cares about.
Victor, didn't you know that hoop skirts and smelling salts and fighting for a woman's honor went out this year? Look, I don't need you to fight my battles. I can do that myself. Hey, Kels.
Hi, Frankie. I didn't even see you.
Yeah, no kidding. You seem to be off in another world. So, what's up? You working late or something?
Oh, yeah, I had to double shift. I don't mind. I like double shifts.
You do? Since when?
I don't know. Yesterday, the day before, I forget.
Would seeing John in Maine have something to do with this sudden passion for work?
Maine? Is that where we were?
Come with me.
Matthew, I heard you just came in from Canada.
Yes, we did.
No, what's going on up there? How is Vicky doing?
Grant's last words to us was that Vicky's doing very well.
Thank God. And the boys, how are they?
Well, they're working with the Canadian authorities trying to find Ian Rain.
No, I meant how are they personally?
Well, it's none of my business, and frankly, Spencer, they made it quite clear that it was none of yours either.
Look, Mr. Harrison, I'm sure that everything will be fine between them.
You don't know my sons.
Actually, I probably know Ryan a lot better than you do, sir. And his main concern was that we get home for our friend's wedding.
Yeah. Which can't start until I fetch the bride. Excuse us.
What are you talking about? Why what?
Why are you so worried all of a sudden?
I'm not.
You act like it to me.
Then if you're nervous, that's fine. I can understand that. I just want to wrap my head around what you want.
I want to walk up to that altar as a Cory, Jake.
Of course. Who else would you be?
No, I mean I want to show my solidarity with the family. The Corys have always shown strength and grace under pressure.
Is that what our marriage is to you, pressure?
No, I'm talking about the takeover attempt.
So that's why you pulled in the press, to stand all Cory and regal.
No, I don't know about regal. But I do know that some skunk is trying to undermine us as a
Well,
family.
I thought today was just about the two of us.
Well, this is important to me, Jake. I want to be able to hold my head up.
And what a beautiful head that it is.
Come on, I want to look perfect.
Oh, you are perfect in every way. Did you see that I was wearing the watch that you gave me?
It's very impressive.
Hey, I don't care about that. I don't care if you bought it from a street vendor.
What?
It's a gift from your heart. Just like mine was to you.
Oh.
You wearing the locket?
No, it's, right here.
The only thing that's missing that is my mom. I mean, I kind of wish she was here to put it on you. I mean, it would be like a family thing or a tradition.
Oh, Jake.
I hope I'll do. The chain is broken.
I know.
Oh, sorry, Pauline. I didn't know about that. You know what I'll do? Why don't I tie a little knot in it? Just like the big knot that we're gonna tie today. You know something, sweetheart? All of our problems are behind us. You and I are going to make it to the top.
Jake, you're not supposed to see Paulina yet. Get out of here.
Oh, I wouldn't court bad luck if I were you, Jake. You've had enough for a lifetime.
Thanks, Mom, but today is a whole new beginning for me.
You can say that again.
What'd you say?
I'll see you there.
See you.
All right, all right, all right.
You all right?
Well, come on, let's get you dressed.
Yes. Come on, honey. If you don't get dressed, you won't be ready in time.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but my brother and I are under a good deal of strain. Would you excuse us, please?
Certainly. And gentlemen, I'm keeping those restrictions intact. One family member at a time, please.
One visitor from one family. And that's me and mine. Is that clear, Ryan?
For God's sake, Grant, she could be dying.
That will not happen. Victoria will not die.
Oh, and why is that, Grant? Why is that? Because you say so? You heard what the doctor said. She needs a reason to live.
She has two reasons. Good ones. Stephen and myself.
How can you be so selfish? Look, Vicky needs to know that she's loved. Even after all this time, you still don't understand that, do you?
I understand this. I love my wife, and I will allow no one to interfere with her or my family. You have to hang in there, Victoria. Stephen, your mother, Bridget, me, we all need you. Without you, we're not even going to think about that, are we? It's too much left to do. From that very first night in Washington, when you said that you'd be my wife, I mean, we knew right then and there that together we could make a fundamental difference. Not only to the nation, but to each other. We were the golden couple, Victoria. And I promise you with every fiber of my being that we will be again. All you have to do is get better. Just get better. Come home to me. Please. Come home where you belong.
Ryan.
Bridget.
Ryan.
Oh,
Oh, Ryan. Oh, where is she? Where's my little...
She's in intensive care right now.
Well, she's going to be all right, isn't it? Now, please tell me that she's going to be all right.
She's in guarded condition, but they're watching her very, very carefully.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Come on, let's sit down.
How could it have happened?
Listen, she came out of her coma for a short time. There's nothing saying that she's not going to come out of it again. It's only a matter of time.
Don't you mince words with me. I want the truth.
Well, I know where she gets it from.
You certainly do. Now, I want to hear what the doctors had to say.
You will, as soon as Dr. Trevelyan gets back. Now, how's Steve? What happened to Donna?
Well, you see, he was very exhausted when he got off the plane. And I said I would take him to the hotel, but Miss Donna said no. She promised Victoria that she would look after Stephen and she wouldn't let him out of her sight. You see, that's when I knew that there was something very serious going on right here.
That's just like Vicky, isn't it? I mean, make sure that he's okay, even if it was the last thing she did, right?
You're blaming yourself for this whole horrible accident, are you? I can see it in your face.
Of course. If I'd left her alone after she had gotten married to Grant, then none of this would have happened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bridget, I backed her into a corner, and when she was there, I didn't even have the common decency to walk away, to let her start again.
That's nonsense. You know that you were a lifeline.
Was I?
Yes.
Well, then why is she in there? She's fighting for her life right now because I couldn't let go.
Neither could she, my dear.
If I could have... If I could have just done the right thing right away, if I could have just had half a brain as to how much she meant to me, that's...
Wait a minute. And how much she still means to you. All right, I'm going to tell you something, young man. That young woman in there. There's only one thing that she's ever wanted in her whole life, and that's to be loved. And if you still feel the way you do about her, and I think you do, well, then everything that's happened in between is nothing more than a puddle. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Rachel, what happens if there's not enough time?
Well, there's no sense in worrying about the future, my dear. It's today that counts. Right now, that's the one thing that's important for Victoria.